Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And continuing to read from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 27. You're hearing how Lord Indra, now he is repenting for what he did. And he's gone to Lord Brahma. He goes to Lord Brahma, asks him what to do. Lord Brahma says, you take Surabhi with yourself and go ask forgiveness from Krishna. So that's what Lord Indra does. Krishna is in Govardhan, somewhere near Govardhan, at the base of Govardhan, we read, right? And he's alone there. So reading on. Drishta Shut Anubhavosya
दृष्टश्रुत अनुभावोऽस्य
Krishnasya Tejasaha
कृष्णस्य अमिततेजसः
Nashta Trilokesha Mata
नष्टत्रिलोकेशमतः
Idam Aha Kritanjalihi.
इदम् आह कृताञ्जलिः.
Translation and purport by the disciples of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Indra had now heard of and seen the transcendental power of omnipotent Krishna, and his false pride in being the Lord of the three worlds was thus defeated. Holding his hands together in supplication, he addressed the Lord as follows. So Indra has seen with his own eyes, not only hearing, he's seen that how Krishna is supremely powerful. Indra has sent the clouds of devastation, the winds of devastation, and Krishna just held the Govardhan. Nothing happened. And so now he's understanding, oh, Krishna is greater than me. My power is nothing compared to Krishna's power. So, folding his hands, he's speaking to Lord Krishna. Indra Vacha
इन्द्र उवाच
Vishuddha Sattvam Tavadhama Shantam
विशुद्धसत्त्वं तव धाम शान्तम्
Tapomayam Dvashta Tamaskam
तपोमयं द्वष्टरजस्तमाश्कम्
Maya Mayoyam Gunasam Pravaho
मायामयोऽयं गुणशं प्रवायो
Na Vidyate Graha Anugrahanan
नावेद्यते ते बन्धः
Bandha. King Indra said, your transcendental form, a manifestation of pure goodness, is undisturbed by change, shining with knowledge and devoid of passion and ignorance. In you does not exist the mighty flow of the modes of material nature, which is based on illusion and ignorance. The great Bhagavatam commentator Srila Sridhar Swami has masterfully explained the Sanskrit elements of this profound verse. The Sanskrit word dhamma has several meanings: a dwelling place, house, abode, and so on. A favorite thing or person, delight or pleasure, form or appearance, power, strength, majesty, glory, splendor, or light. So here Indra is telling to Lord Krishna, Dhamma. Uh, so Sridhar Swami is saying Dham here has several meanings. What are they?
dwelling place, house, abode, and
So on, right? That's what we always think, Dham, going to Mayapur Dham, Vrindavan Dham, right? Abode of the Lord. Okay, then Dham also, it seems, means,
a favorite thing or person, delight or pleasure.
yeah. And also,
Form or appearance,
yeah. And,
power, strength, majesty, glory, splendor, or light.
yeah. Okay, concerning the first set of meanings, the Vedanta Sutra states that the absolute truth is the source and resting place of all existence. And in the first verse of the Bhagavatam, that absolute truth is said to be Krishna. Right? Srila Vyasadeva, in the very first verse of Srimad Bhagavatam, he says, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Offer my obeisances to Lord Krishna. And then he says in the verse how Lord Krishna is the source of the whole the creation, how he's spoken the Vedas to Brahma, everything Vyasadeva puts in the first verse itself. So, although Lord Krishna exists in his own dham or abode called Krishna Lok, he himself is the abode of all existence. As Arjuna confirms in the Bhagavad Gita, where he addressed Krishna as Param Dhama, the supreme abode. So Krishna is living always in his Krishna Lok, Golok. But everything exists in him. Right? Krishna also says, everything is in me. Everything rests in me because everything is coming from Krishna. Everything is Krishna's energy. Bhagavad Gita also, Krishna is saying to Arjun, Param Dhamma. So, supreme abode. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. The very name Krishna indicates the all attractive person, and thus Lord Krishna, the source of all beauty and pleasure, is certainly the favorite thing of person, delight and pleasure. Ultimately, these terms can refer only to Krishna. So, the meaning of Krishna, all attractive person. It's all attractive. He attracts everyone's heart, Krishna. So, we like beauty. We like to see beautiful things, right? Something beautiful we like to admire. Oh, so beautiful. But where is this person or this thing getting their beauty from?
Krishna.
Yeah. Someone is beautiful or something is beautiful because they are reflecting Krishna's beauty. Krishna is the source of all beauty and source of all pleasure. There exists pleasure. Why? Because there exists pleasure in Krishna. So, that's why certainly, we all like to be with someone beautiful, see something beautiful, do something that gives us pleasure. So being with Krishna is the source of highest pleasure. So certainly favorite thing or person, delight and pleasure. Ultimately, these terms can refer only to Krishna. That's one more meaning of the word Dham. That's what Sridhar Swami is explaining us. Right? Favorite thing or person, delight and pleasure. Is that okay?
Yes. So, like when Indra called Krishna as Dham, he stated like he referred him as Dham. Then he's explaining the meanings, right, in the four different ways that how it is connected to Krishna as Dham, like how he is called Dham, right?
Srila
Sridhar Swami.
Sridhar Swami is explaining. That's
Yeah.
right.
So Sridhar Swami is explaining that why Krishna is referred as Dham by Indra.
Yeah,
What does it mean actually, right?
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
that's right. Dham also refers to form or appearance. And as Indra offered these prayers, he was in fact directly seeing the form of Krishna before him. Indra is standing in front of Krishna and offering the prayers to Krishna. So, Dham also refers to form or appearance. As clearly explained in the Vedic literature, Lord Krishna's power, strength, majesty, splendor, and effulgence are all contained within his transcendental body, and thus attest to the infinite glories of the Lord. So, everything is coming from Krishna's form, power, strength. His form is so powerful. We just heard in the previous chapter how, as a baby, also he's killing so many demons, as playing with dolls, right? Dolls, children break the dolls. Here he's killing the demons. So he's so powerful, so full of strength, majesty, splendor, and effulgence, contained within the transcendental body of Krishna. Krishna's body is not material. His body is spiritual, transcendental, and thus attests to the infinite glories of the Lord. Srila Sridhar Swami has brilliantly summarized all these meanings of the word Dham by giving the Sanskrit term Swarupa as a synonym. The word Swarup means one's own form or shape, and also one's own condition, character, or nature. Since Lord Krishna, being pure spirit, is non-different from his body, there is absolutely no difference between the Lord and his visible form. By contrast, in this material world, we conditioned souls are all distinctly different from our bodies, whether those bodies be male, female, black, white, or whatever. All of us are eternal souls, different from our temporary, flimsy body. Right? We are thinking we are the body. I am this body. I'm a man or woman. I'm black or white. I'm beautiful or not beautiful. We are thinking all these things. But actually, we are spirit soul. We are different from this body. But for Krishna, there's no difference between his body and his soul. His form is who he is. Is that okay?
Yes.
Mm. When the word Swarup is applied to us, it especially indicates our spiritual form, because our own form is in fact our own condition, character, or nature eternally. Thus, the liberated condition in which one's outward form is one's deepest spiritual nature is called Swarupa. So, we also have our own Swarup. And we also have our own spiritual form. Each of us has our own spiritual forms. That's who we really are. That's our real nature. And we are going to be completely happy only when we get that, when we understand our own nature, who we truly are. When we say nature, it doesn't mean this nature of the body or something. That our real identity. Jivera Swarup hai Krishnera Nityadas, Lord Chaitanya says. So all living entities, their Swarup is eternal souls of Krishna, eternal servants of Krishna. Each of us is eternal servant of Krishna. And each of us has a spiritual body, a spiritual relationship with Krishna, eternal relationship with Krishna. Mm. Spiritual nature. Primarily, however, this term refers to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. This is all indicated in this verse by the words Tavadhama, as explained by Sridhar Swami. Sridhar Swami has explained that here the word Shantam. Okay, so now Dham, that meaning is finished. Now Shantam means always in the same form. Shantam can also mean undisturbed, free from passion, or purified. So Sridhar Swami is explaining Shantam always in the same form. Krishna never changes his form. His form is always transcendental, right? It doesn't change. We keep changing our bodies. So Shantam also means what here is saying. One, it means always in same form, and another,
Mukta. He is purified, undisturbed, free from
yeah,
passion.
yeah. We say like Shanti, right? We say
Hmm.
Shanti. So being peaceful. Okay. According to Vedic philosophy, all change in this world is caused by the influence of passion and ignorance. The passionate mode is creative and the ignorant mode is destructive, whereas the mode of goodness, sattva, is serene and sustaining. In many ways, this verse emphasizes that Lord Krishna is free from the modes of nature. The words Vishuddha Sattvam, Shantam Dvasta Rajastamaskam, and Guna Sampravaho na Vidyate te all indicate this. So Krishna, he never changes his body, and Krishna's body is never under the control of the modes of nature, goodness, passion, or ignorance. No, Krishna is not affected by these modes. Mode of passion, creative, right? Mode of passion, creative. Mode of ignorance to destroy. Passion to create, ignorance to destroy, and goodness to maintain, right? Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva,
Shiva.
Lord Vishnu. Okay. So, unlike Krishna, we change from one body to another because of our involvement with the modes of nature. The various transformations of material forms are impelled by the modes of nature, which are themselves set in motion by the influence of time. So Krishna is not under the modes of nature. What about us?
We are.
Yeah, we are under the modes of nature, and based on how these nature, how we are so entangled in the modes, we are taking one body, giving up the, giving up one body, taking up the next, again, giving up one body, taking up next. Now we are hearing the Purushottam Yoga, right? 15th chapter.
Hmm.
How the modes, they are what is nourishing this tree of the material world. It's because of this entanglement with the modes. Then there are so many different varieties, 8,400,000 forms, right?
Hmm.
That's the different types of combinations of these modes, different types of desires that we have. So, and all the modes, they are set in motion by time. Okay, influenced by time. Therefore, one who is free from the material modes of nature is changeless and eternally satisfied in blissful spiritual existence. Thus, the word Shantam indicates that the Lord is undisturbed by change, since he is free from the material modes of nature. So it's the modes that force the change, but the modes don't affect Krishna at all. Krishna's form doesn't change. Krishna is not affected by the modes. So he's always undisturbed, always peaceful. He is always in his own swarup, own blissful form, blissful spiritual existence, Sat Chit Ananda. So the modes trouble us, and we may think because the modes are troubling us, then, oh, Krishna also must be similarly affected. But no, he's not. The modes don't affect Krishna. Is that okay?
Yeah. So Sridhar Swami is trying to explain the difference, like how we might think that Krishna is like, same, like how because he has taken birth in this material world. So how he has not birth, he has appeared in this material world. So we might think that, he's same like us.
Yeah.
So he's explaining the difference.
Hmm. That's right. He's explaining to us, he's telling us
Mm,
the difference, and he's telling us how Lord Indra's prayers
mm,
are glorifying Krishna, that
mm,
Krishna is Shantam, is always undisturbed. The modes don't disturb him. He's always in his own spiritual body.
mm,
Lord Indra is calling him Dham. Dham, abode of everything, everyone. Is the most desirable person to be with, from whom all pleasure is coming, right? So many things
mm,
he's explaining us about Krishna.
mm.
So,
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Regarding that gender, the male female thing, like the dham part, like,
Hmm.
is it right to say, like, how we have heard that Krishna is the seed giving father, right? So, in that context, like, he's the male and everyone else is they are female. Is it
Yeah,
right?
that's right. Yeah.
Right, right?
Yeah, that's right. Because Krishna is the Purusha and we, the energy, is the Prakriti
Okay. But do
in
we
that
compare
sense.
that context, like in that material way of saying the
No,
gender? No, right?
no, no. That's what, we may confuse because in our consciousness is so material, right? That's how we relate things to. But this is in the spiritual sense that Krishna is the Purusha and we are the Prakriti. We are the energy of Krishna. To show that Krishna is supreme powerful and we are his parts and parcel.
But we don't say we Prakriti meaning female. No,
Yeah, yeah,
female.
Prakriti is always female. But we have to understand that not that we identify this female, what we are saying, in a material gender way.
Okay.
For example, now there are so many gopas also, right, in the spiritual world.
Mm,
There are forms which look like male, but they're all Krishna's parts and parcels, right? Krishna's
mm,
energy.
right.
Yeah. So in that way,
Oh,
yeah.
Shilpa ji,
Hmm.
even if we just when I was reading the word to word translation of this special shloka, then also, like, like how nicely जो वो बताना चाह रहे हैं, इंद्र जो एक्चुअली मीन कर रहे हैं ना, तो उसमें जैसे उन्होंने बोला, इंद्र उवाच, इंद्र ने कहा, विशुद्ध सत्वम, दिव्य सत्वगुण प्रदर्शित करने वाले तव, आपका धाम स्वरूप शांतम, अपर अपरिवर्तनीय है,
Hmm.
तपहमयम, ज्ञान से पूर्ण है, ध्वस्त विनिष्ट, रजह रजोगुण, तमस्कम तथा तमोगुण को मायामय, माया पर आधारित, अयम यह गुण, भौतिक प्रकृति के गुणों की संप्रवाह धारा न विद्यते, उपस्थित नहीं है, ते आपके भीतर अग्रहण, अज्ञान, अनुबंधन के कारण है। मतलब कि जो हम यहाँ पढ़ रहे हैं ना, वो उन्होंने ऐसा ब्रेक करके he has explained it in the shloka। मतलब श्लोका को जब प्रभुपाद एक्सप्लेन करते थे ना, ब्रेक करके एक एक वर्ड का मीनिंग जो देते हैं,
Yeah, word to word
या
translation.
वर्ड टू वर्ड ट्रांसलेशन, उसके अंदर भी उन्होंने, मतलब जो मेजर पॉइंट जो हम ये पढ़ रहे हैं ना, कि मेजर की ही इज नॉट इम्पैक्टेड बाय, जो
Yeah,
डिफरेंस है,
yeah,
कि उनको वो यही बता रहे, इंद्र यही प्रे कर रहा है कि मतलब आपके ऊपर कुछ असर नहीं करते, प्रकृति के गुण आप पे असर नहीं करते हैं, आपका जो सत्व गुण प्रदर्शित करने वाला, तब मतलब आपका एकदम विशुद्ध सत्व में है आप,
yeah,
और आपका स्वरूप, मतलब धाम का मतलब वो स्वरूप को बोल रहे हैं। और श्रीधर स्वामी ने हमें और भी बहुत सारे मीनिंग्स दिए धाम के, कि और क्या क्या हो सकता है।
yeah. इधर है ना, किंग इंद्रा सेड, सेम जैसे आप हिंदी में बोल रहे
हाँ
हो,
हाँ हाँ
इंग्लिश
हाँ
में
हाँ।
भी सेम ही है।
Oh.
your transcendental form, a manifestation of pure goodness. तो आपका स्वरूप
Hmm.
विशुद्ध सत्व,
Hmm.
शांतम,
Hmm.
undisturbed by change,
Hmm.
shining with knowledge.
Hmm.
Yeah,
रज और तमोगुण से रहित, with passion and
Rajyotamoga.
ignorance. Yeah.
Yeah, devoid of passion and ignorance.
Yeah. और आपके
In
अंदर
you
माया.
does not exist the mighty flow of the modes of nature.
Hmm.
Modes of nature, which is based on illusion and ignorance.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's still quite long.
Yeah, we are going to do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll continue tomorrow. I'm just searching where did we stop. Yeah, I think we stopped here. Yeah, according to this words.
Yeah, इस श्लोक के अनुसार, yes.
Okay. ठीक है. Thank you so much. श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, श्रील
Jai.
प्रभुपाद की जय, गौर
Jai.
भक्त वृंद की जय, हरे